Angels have been woven into the fabric of human existence for centuries. Guardians, messengers, and luminous beings of divine will. But beyond the stories, beyond the images, angels exist as a pure frequency of light, moving between realms, guiding, protecting, and illuminating the path of the soul. In this exploration, we will journey beyond the surface of understanding of the angels and into the depths of their celestial purpose, who they are truly. How do they interact with us, and why do they descend into lower realms while others remain in the highest presence of the divine? As we open this sacred space, allow yourself to step beyond the known, beyond the conditioned perceptions of angels, and into a deeper remembrance of their presence. Before we begin our journey into the angelic realms, let's take a moment to invite their presence into this space. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in and exhale slowly, closing your eyes if you feel called to. And allow yourself to receive this invocation. Divine messengers of light, keepers of wisdom and truth, we call upon you now. Seraphim, cherubim, thrones, beings of the highest realms, we honor your divine presence. Dominions, virtues, powers, guardians of cosmic order, we seek your guidance. Principalities, archangels, and guardian angels, those who walk beside us, whispering divine wisdom, we open our hearts to your presence. May your energy flow freely in this space, bringing clarity, love, and protection to all who listen. And so it is. Now, with this sacred connection established, let's begin. What goes up in frequency must also come down. The angelic realm is not separate from us. It moves through dimensions carrying divine messages, healing energy, and guidance. Angels exist in various vibrational states, with some remaining close to source while others descend into lower frequencies to assist us. Many traditions speak of angelic hierarchy, structured into 3 spheres, each playing a vital role in maintaining balance. Let's explore these realms and their divine purposes. The first sphere of angels exists in the purest frequencies, closest to the divine, a realm of celestial beings who never leave the presence of Source. They do not act as intermediaries or messengers, nor do they descend into the physical world. Instead, they are pure emanations of divine will, existing beyond duality, beyond change, beyond anything the human mind can even fully grasp. Seraphim, beings of pure fire and love, surrounding the divine and singing the eternal vibration of truth. Cherubim, keepers of the divine knowledge, guarding sacred wisdom beyond the veil of human understanding. Thrones, the seat of divine justice and harmony, ensuring the cosmic order remains in balance. These beings are the sustainers of creation, radiating the essence of divine order, love, and harmony. Their presence is not something seen or heard, but instead it's felt, a force that holds the cosmos together, ensuring that all of existence remains connected to its source. Like the sun, they shine unceasingly, their light filtering through the angelic hierarchies, guiding creation itself. They remind us that even in our dense moments, we are never truly separate from the divine. We are simply experiencing the light at different frequencies, different distances from its source. What this means: pure emanations of source. These beings are not separate from the divine, but are its direct expression. They do not engage in intervention or guidance as lower orders do. Rather, they emanate divine presence, sustaining the structure of existence through their very being, beyond duality and change. Unlike angels who move between realms, these beings are unchanging, existing beyond the concepts of light and dark, good and evil. They are pure consciousness, existing in the eternal now, upholding the original divine blueprint of creation, sustainers of divine order. While they do not intervene in human affairs, their existence maintains the balance of the cosmos. They hold the highest frequencies of love, harmony, and divine intelligence, ensuring that all of creation remains connected to its source, even as it expands into lower realms. The origin of all light in creation. The divine energy that flows through the angelic hierarchies originates from these beings. They are like the sun, radiating pure divine energy, which then filters down through the spheres to manifest in various forms throughout the universe, too luminous for form. They do not take on physical or even energetic form as lower angels do. If one were to experience their presence, it would be as light, vibration, or a formless experience of divine intelligence, something beyond human comprehension, yet deeply felt on a soul level. These angels rarely descend into our realm, but we feel their influence when we connect to deep universal truths, experience divine inspiration, or even receive downloads of sacred knowledge. The second sphere of angels governs the divine will, acting as the bridge between the higher celestial realms and the physical world. They are not just messengers, but architects of creation, ensuring that the divine energy flows without distortion into our reality. Dominions, who oversee the work of lower angels, ensuring divine will is carried out. Virtues, angels of miracles and transformation, shifting energy in alignment with the divine law. Powers, guardians of cosmic balance, protectors of spiritual gateways, and warriors against lower vibrational forces. These beings regulate the movement of light into form, guiding transformation and evolution across realms. They oversee the descent of celestial forces. Some angels willingly step into denser, lower vibrations to bring light into where it is needed, while others are drawn downward by forces beyond their control, still carrying the essence of divine purpose. They are the unseen hands behind synchronicities, the silent architects of cosmic intervention, and the forces that guide creation itself. In the great unfolding of existence, they remind us that divine will is not rigid or distant. It is alive, flowing, and always seeking to restore balance where it is needed. These angels do not merely exist as messengers, they are the architects of divine flow, ensuring that spiritual law and cosmic order remain in balance across dimensions. Their role is to guide the forces of creation, which means maintaining order between realms. They act as stabilizers between pure divinity of the higher spheres and the manifested world, where energy takes form. They ensure that divine will does not become distorted as it filters into the material realm, overseeing transformation and evolution. As guides of divine will, they influence how spiritual forces shape reality, ensuring that creation unfolds in alignment with higher consciousness. They don't interfere with free will, but help steer energy in ways that assist cosmic evolution. assisting in the manifestation of higher energies. They oversee the movement of divine light downward into the physical world, helping anchor high-frequency energies into the human experience. This means they support spiritual awakenings, shifts into consciousness, and major collective changes, regulating the descent of celestial beings. Since they bridge the divine will and material existence, they play a role in the descent of angelic forces into denser realms. Some angels may descend willingly as guides of transformation, while others are drawn down by the weight of the cosmic law, karmic cycles, or personal evolution. The second sphere governs these transitions, ensuring that even those who fall are not eternally severed from divine light. The divine masters, the masters of divine intervention. While they do not act impulsively, these angels facilitate intervention when the balance between realms is at risk. Whether through profound synchronicities, celestial visions, or guidance in moments of crisis, they influence reality in subtle but powerful ways. These angels operate beyond our direct awareness, but work to maintain harmony in the grand design. The third sphere of angels are those who walk alongside us, guiding and assisting in our daily lives. They are the bridge between the divine and the human, existing not in some distinct realm, but in the very fabric of our experiences, whispering through intuition, aligning synchronicities, and offering protection in unseen ways. Principalities oversee nations, cities, and cultural shifts, influencing collective consciousness. Archangels, divine messengers who guide and protect. Some of the most well-known include Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. Guardian angels, the closest to humanity, offering personal guidance, protection, and support. These beings do not simply observe, they act, carrying divine love into the physical world through guidance, comfort, and intervention. Whether through a sudden realization, a moment of unexplainable grace, or the quiet reassurance in times of struggle, they remind us that we are never alone. Unlike the celestial beings who remain in the presence of the divine, these angels move between realms freely, ensuring that light is never too far from those who seek it. They are the unseen hands that shape fate, the protectors of souls and the carriers of divine will in its most personal form. They remind us that even in our darkest moments, divinity is not distant. It is here with us, walking every step of the way. These are the angels we most often connect with, receiving their messages through intuition, signs, and synchronicities. Unlike the celestial beings of the higher spheres who remain in the presence of the divine, these angels exist within the flow of human experience, bridging the gap between material and the spiritual. What this means: messengers, protectors, and guides. These angels are the ones who whisper to our intuition, orchestrate synchronicities, and offer unseen protection. They intervene in ways that align with the divine will, nudging us towards growth, healing, and awareness, personal and collective influence. Some work directly with individuals as guardian angels, while others influence entire communities, movements, and global events, ensuring that divine wisdom finds its way into the world, existing between seen and unseen realities. Unlike higher celestial beings, the angels of this sphere can move between dimensions more fluidly. They can appear in visions, dreams, or even as an unexplainable presence that shifts the course of events. They embody compassion, grace, and direct support, bringing divine love into the smallest and most personal movements of human life. A sudden insight, an unexpected moment of comfort, or an unexplainable rescue in times of danger. These are their signatures. The most accessible to us. Unlike the higher spheres, whose energies may feel distant or abstract, these angels are immanent and personal. Anyone, regardless of background or spiritual practice, can feel their presence and guidance. As above, so below. We often imagine angels as distant beings above us, but in reality, energy moves both ways. Some angelic forces descend into denser frequencies to guide, protect, and uplift, while others remain in the higher realms, radiating divine light. This is also where we encounter the concept of fallen or wandering angels, beings who once existed in higher frequencies but shifted either by choice or by force, drawing into denser realms through cosmic balance, free will, or deeper purpose. Some transitions paint them as rebellious, while others see them as necessary catalysts of transformation. Not all who descend are exiled. Some willingly step into lower vibrations to illuminate the darkness, guiding those lost in cycles of suffering back towards the light. Others may struggle with their own path, caught between what they were and what they have become, yet still serving a role in the grand design of evolution. The angelic realms are not about rigid hierarchy, but about flow, light moving where it is called, whether through guidance, protection, or even challenges. Some angels rise, some descend, but all are a part of our ever-unfolding journey of existence, reminding us that even in the densest places, light can be found. Before we close, let's take a moment to attune ourselves to angelic energy. This is a simple practice that you can do anytime to strengthen your connection with the celestial realm. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a breath in. Exhale slowly. And now visualize a golden light above you, shimmering like the morning sun. This is the presence of divine energy. Imagine it flowing gently down, surrounding your body in warmth and peace. As this light envelops you, silently say to yourself, I open myself to the highest vibrations of love and wisdom. I invite the presence of divine angels to guide, protect, and illuminate my path. Feel this energy settling within you, like a soft embrace from the universe. Breathe in this divine connection and exhale any resistance or doubt. Know that you are supported, guided, and loved. And when you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to this present moment. Open your eyes, feeling refreshed and connected. Angels are not just distant celestial beings. They are present, moving through dimensions, guiding us in ways we may not always recognize. Whether through an intuitive nudge, a synchronicity, or a deep moment of clarity, or even a feeling of peace, their presence is always near. In the next episode, we'll go deeper into specific angelic orders, their unique roles, and how we can work with them. If this episode resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What angelic energy do you most feel connected to? And if you're ready to continue this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, may your path be illuminated with divine light. Take care.